What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Smiley Coleon. Still trying to get my smile together. Shit, peace on earth again, before that shit in. From the beginning and the end. The topic of the day is protect your peace. Protect your peace. But the simple fact is, stability is based on a level of peace that you do have. You can't really allow things to throw you off. Because if you allow something to throw you off, then you lose your peace, or you'll start losing your peace. Like reading the subtleties, they can hear it in your tone. It's subtle aspects of the self that they can hear in the tone of your voice. Protect your peace. Control your emotions if you can, but at the same token, let that shit out. But you don't want to hold that in. Because then pent up emotions can become released and disturb your own peace and maybe cause some external conflict or some kind of trouble. Like, I went through a issue where I was holding in all my negative emotions, such as anger and sorrow. And then during that time, as I was holding them in, it'd be the trigger that I need, not the trigger that I need, as in it's good, but like I wanted to get this off my chest and I get to beating somebody ass and shit, man. Or going off or something. I mean, I know I said in the video before, shit, I got bipolar disorder. And they look at you a certain kind of way when you got a mental illness and shit. But before that, it's been going on before that. I've been bottling my emotions up for years, about 26 years. Shit, I'm 36. 26 years of storing your emotions. Shit, I just recently started releasing them motherfuckers last year, man. My negative emotions. It's like a double-edged sword, holding in your emotions or controlling them, and releasing them. And controlling them is the middle ground right there. Holding them in or releasing them, that's like, shit. You either gonna sit back or you gonna let it loose. In the best case scenario is to let it loose, or sit back and analyze your feelings. If you analyze your feelings, you know how you really think. So for the most part, I've been trying to do a little bit of both. And that's another way about a middle ground right there. I can't say I'm real composed, but for the most part I am though. Taking deep breaths and stuff. That's why I like to smoke and puff vapes. Just do you smell what the rock is cooking? Yeah. Shit. Also, I got another outlet with my rap music, which y'all seen a lot of that though. Shit, since I started doing these live videos, I've been recording, reading my subtitles and stuff. That's why I tell during my freestyle sessions to put on the subtitles. But I think I really need to pay attention to my thoughts though, for real. for the most part, these is just notes to myself, that I'm sharing with everybody. Cause I want people to know who I am. Smiley Corleone is a stage name. So if I get taken off the grand stage, it ain't cause I'm dead. It's just cause I'm done with the persona of Smiley Corleone. I'm CJ. I was born CJ. My granny, she called me CJ. She ain't here no more. My mama and my daddy called me CJ. My whole family called me CJ. You gotta protect your peace, though. Like the people they don't allow nobody to fucking express themselves against it, they identity. The gays and the trans people, they don't want nobody to express them outside of their identity.
And the whole mission of apps is the type of experience.
I feel like nobody should be expressed as something they don't accept. And anything you allow, you let into your life.
Yeah, I'm feeling I made. I'm feeling I made. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that yeah again, man. 'Cause yeah, it's like my catchphrase and shit. That's one of my singles I just put out.
You can't even see, Jay, when I got it after roll. I mean, speaking like Yoda, I'm wise and green, trying to get it highs and lows. I'm feeling these things. Yeah, I'm feeling I mean. I'm feeling I mean. Yeah, yeah. Thug life, rest in peace, Pac. Rest in peace, Nipsey. Say it on the block. I said it like I said it, and I did what the fuck I had to do. Up in the store is calling y'all. But you know the motherfuckers that do that CJ do. Chris Jr. in this bitch. Like the patrolman I be blowing and shit. Like the blood of grass. And I'm tripping, I'm fast. Yeah, I'm trying to get facts. Yeah, I'm trying to get facts. Nah, I just want to see my people grow. Yeah, that's seven classes. Shit, I'm planning this. I'm making it happen up in the demo. In my demo, that shit get played more than my regular shit on the regular show. Mordecai and Ricky, Cartoon Network, I'm motherfucking making these tunes. High to the moon. You ain't even seen no goon. He say, what's the difference between the gangster and the thug? A gangster calling shots, a thug putting work. I say it till it hurt, how the fuck you feel? Trying to get a meal, that's a tough deal. But I ain't signing the contract unless I get the G's. And you already know I feel like Hercules. Yeah, I'm having strong, smoking Peppy the Pew, up in the mood. Grew up in Jeff Vanderloop, and then I went to CPT, telling you the story of me. Born in the blue mines, raised as a motherfucking G. And then they say you can either be a blood or a crip, and then you can either be a poke or a low. I spit it, yo, and there I go. And when it was wrong, it was blood. I say it was, and now it is. Shit, I did it. Yeah, I did it. I made it. I got my shit on it, and now they play it. Shit, pay to play. Fuck all that. I'm trying to get it one day. On a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'ma win the lotto. Motherfucking lotto. Shit. And I ain't even tripping off my looks. I write it down with no book stuff in my mental. On the instrumental, serving like Indies. It's good and plenty, these candy bars. Shooting stars, I dream for the skies. And if the sky's the limit, who say you could go further? It ain't beef, it's burger. And I'm a motherfucking chef in this. Huh?
It ain't beef, it's burger.
Tom, that double-edged sword cut your ass deep. As I creep, I move slow so you won't sleep.
I move slow so you won't sneak. Yeah, you know, that's the case right there. You gotta move slow so motherfuckers won't sneak you, man. You gotta protect your peace. You gotta move with the pace that you can comfortable with. Shit, if you seen this video, you know, like and subscribe. You know, if you ain't already subscribed, shit, you know, protect your peace. On that note, peace on earth.